Okay, so I'm out here cleaning out my car because I'm getting another one. If you know me, um, I switch out cars a lot. This is my third Honda. I had a 1999 Accord in the year 2018. I switched it out for a 2019 Civic, but it was a LX and just wasn't feeling the base model trim. So I went back a year later at the top of 2020 and got this 2020 Civic Sport. I love this car. This is my baby. I call this car Starscream because it just reminds me of like a fast ass, transformer. I don't know. I moved recently in new place. I just felt like, new car. The 2022 model is the year of the refresh or the redesign. A few things I'm gonna miss about this car. For one, can't see my tag, but for one, the back end of the car, I really, really adore these lights. I love the spoiler. I plan on getting a spoiler put on the other one. I am getting another sport trim. I wanted a higher trim with a sunroof like the EX or the Touring, but one, it was a little out of budget, and then on top of that, it's very hard right now to get cars in general, what's going on with the car market. And then plus, I was able to get a very, 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 very good deal with my trade-in. My car it was worth $25,000 driving off the lot. Probably depreciated down to 18 before the pandemic, and then I was able to resell my car for 23. So I mean, I feel like it's a good deal. It has keyless entry. Ignore all the shit, I was just cleaning it out. I have already test driven the new Civic. I test drove it when it first came out. It's very much bigger. They've moved the infotainment system up onto the dashboard. That seems to be the new thing, I guess, to keep everybody from being distracted by looking down. I'm gonna miss that purr. I just felt like it was time for new. Like, I love the stereo in here. If you look and see, I only have 1828 on here, which is not bad. I'm currently in a lease. The new Civic is what I'll actually be financing. This was my second lease, and I was presented with the opportunity to finance the new Civic, so I took a chance to do that because eventually, y'all, I'm tired of a motherfucking car payment. Like, I'm just tired of paying car people every single month. So with financing, I will be working towards a goal to pay off the car. Yes, I do have a niche to, drive a new car, but I would like to do something else with my money other than making a, plus $100 a month just to drive a car. But I'm supposed to go get the car today. Hopefully. They've been saying it's been coming in for the last 2 days. He texted me today and said it'll be ready today. But he just texted me and said that it might not be ready. It might be somebody else's car and not my car. If it's not my car, I'm going to scream, because if you know me, every time I get another car, I have to tint my windows. I moved from South Carolina here to North Carolina. The legal in South Carolina is 20%, which, as you can see, my tint is illegal. It is 5%, but up here in North Carolina, they will tint the windows on the car for you, but it's only the North Carolina legal, which is 35%. And I look at how that's mess. I don't like to be seen in my car. I don't like for my car to be like, recognizable. I don't do a lot of decals. I just throw tint on my car. So I begged them not to tint my car because they were only going to do the 35%. I have a tint appointment set for tomorrow for 5%. And because I still have my car registered in South Carolina, which I'm registering the new car in South Carolina as well, I am kind of getting away with having illegal tint. So I'm not worried about it. But I really, really, really need for them to have my car so I can get it tinted tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I will definitely be back with a walk around of the new car. I did get it in a Sonic Gray. I really wanted a black hatch, but with what's going on with the cars in these days, like this car had to be pre-ordered. First off, I haven't done that ever because I can be kind of impatient when it comes to material things. I'd rather have it then and there. But I went to the dealership about, I want to say about a week and a half ago. We were able to come up with a deal. Pro tip, never accept the first deal. I sent them back twice. I still didn't necessarily get what I wanted. But in about a year, because I'm really good with my car payment, in a year I'm going to refinance to get what I really want. Once I get it down to that, that's when I'll double up on car payments to hurry up and pay off the car. But they talked me into doing the Sonic Gray, and then also I had to get the sedan. I wasn't able to get the hatch, unfortunately, but I am excited just to be in something new, and I do like the car overall if I ever get it. But I'm just excited for what's to come. I am going to miss Starscream very badly, but I need a refresh. I need something new. I need, something. I need a new. And I'm very excited. So prayers and hopes and fingers crossed that I get my car today. Because if I don't, I might be this much upset. I'll let y'all know. Alright, y'all, so I got my new car, 2022 Honda Civic in a Sonic Gray Pearl. I got it on Thursday when I recorded the first part of the video, and then I had to go back home to Greenville, South Carolina to get tint for the car, like I talked about. I really do like the car. They are calling it like a mini Accord. What do y'all think? That's a 2019 Accord, and again, 2022 Civic. Is it given Accord? I don't know. Really like the black accents on this car. It's absolutely no chrome, which is great. When I get some coins, I'm going to do the chrome delete on the badging as well. But as you can see, it's a total redesign. Show y'all the inside of the car. Keyless entry, like my last car. And this is it. Show y'all how it starts up. Very cool, very nice. As you can see, it has seatbelt detection. It reminds me a lot of the Accord when I get inside, as far as the infotainment in the dash. See, I done put some miles on it. I've been back and forth between Charlotte and Greenville these last 2 days. But overall, I do like the car. I don't want to talk y'all head off. Automatic CVT transmission. A lot of people don't like CVTs. I'm indifferent. I can't drive a stick anyway. It does have the paddle shifters, just like my last car, but it only mimics a manual. It doesn't act as a manual. I do like that they put the air conditioning and heating like this, solid buttons that you've probably seen in a couple of other videos. Because last time it was a button you had to work from the infotainment, and it just took too long to boot up sometimes. Sitting in the car, it kind of gives me the drive, or like the feel, kind of gives me like Nissan Altima. I test driven a 2021 Altima around the top of the year because I thought I wanted one, but I came to the conclusion that I just can't see myself in a Nissan. But it's about the same size in my opinion. It's bigger. I do feel like this car is bigger than my last car, but it's definitely not as big as an Accord. And then here's the back seats. This does not have, I don't have a middle armrest. I had one in my last car. There's no ventilation here. Here, cup holders, glove, or center console rather, excuse me. With this model, they have the different drive modes. So if you go through them, up, and my dad is calling.
Hey, LaRonda. No, I got 4 people on hold, but I can talk.
Alright, so back to what I was trying to show y'all. Just going through the different modes on here. Yeah, it's basically like an Accord. I do like this setup better than my last one. I'm not going to lie about that. I usually just keep mine on no content. But yeah, it has the automatic stop start. I turn that off. It just gives like a weird kick when you go to accelerate. And I have a heavy foot, so I watched a couple of videos on the car. A lot of people say that you got to turn it off each time you get in the car if you're wanting it off. Mine is kind of sometimey, so when I get in the car, like sometimes the setting will still be off from the day before, or sometimes I do have to go ahead and turn it off once I start up the car. But one thing I do miss about my old car is I felt like I had a lot more space in the center console. Especially, just everything was moved back, and the gear shift was in the middle, and you had your buttons on each side of the gear shift. I guess they're trying to, go for a more European or mature look, which is fine. Its glove box is tiny as hell. My last car was a lot bigger, but it's okay. Yeah, this is my car. Happy. And I'm not a car channel. This is just me, showing a blessing or whatever. I said that I was going to start back vlogging again, which I'm excited for. But yeah, I am happy that I got the car. I know I was a little bratty about it. I was able to make it to my tint appointment, as y'all can see, and I got my 5% tint. Shout out to James at J&L, or is it J&M? J&M Tint in South Carolina. I'll put his information below. Also, shout out to Furr at Scott Clark Honda up here in Charlotte off of Independence Boulevard for putting me in this car. I was a little bratty with them. They said that I was amazing. They said they didn't mind because I asked them not to tint my car the 35% and to not badge the back with the dealer's stamp, and they did all of that. They gave me the VIP package on the car, which included these rubber floor mats, and then also, if you look closely here, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you should be able to see these little M3 protectors also on the inside of the door. But yes, let me know what y'all want to see. Like, comment, like, share. Hopefully this helped y'all. I know I didn't go too in depth. Like I said, I'm not a car enthusiast. I love cars. I know my cars, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like da 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 da. But let me know. Yeah, and I will see you the next time I decide to post something. Bye.